So, for a number of years now, we've been hearing about how Amazon and Jeff Bezos have been diligently working away on building those box-moving Roombas that will eventually replace every single box stacker in an Amazon warehouse, and soon all of the low-end manual labor jobs will be completely replaced by autonomy. And also, on the flip side of that coin, we've been hearing in the white-collar world about how artificial intelligence and the advanced generative thinking silicon brains are now beginning to replace some of our most esteemed, higher echeloned intellectuals in our society. Artists, coders, programmers, engineers, gone. Because a talking Google search can now figure it out better than half of them can. So where does that leave everybody else in the middle? For those of you in those middle rung careers, I'm sure a lot of colorful images immediately come to mind. What would your job be like if your supervisor was replaced with a talking toaster? Would you be happier? Would you achieve more in your day-to-day? Do you think also there's a possibility that you might actually be able to gain more from your career because your supervisor got replaced? If instead of dealing with another emotional human being, you instead dealt with something that could not only grade you and measure your performance, but give you in real time, on point, snappy feedback that was critical and key to your own disadvantages, your own missing attributes, where you're falling short on, where you're lacking. It can precisely point out. And it can also let you know. Not in a confrontational mindset, or unless that's what works best for you. It can tailor guidance and advice perfectly and specifically to you and your needs. Think about that. Or maybe you do a job, maybe you perform a role where you can't put a toaster in line. It has to be humans. It has to be handled by real hands. You can't automate it away. But it's still an interesting thing to think about. Management. The stereotypical bureaucrats of late-stage capitalism and corporate America, even they aren't infallible to all of this artificial intelligence and robotics. Even they can be replaced. And what would the workspace look like tomorrow when your manager turns into a talking toaster?